Hello everybody, my name is Jason and this
I'm
is...
Sarah.
And today we're going to be doing
We're going to do a full body strength workout and we're going to use dumbbells today.
Fantastic.
If you haven't got a set of dumbbells, don't worry. What you could do is you could get yourself a bag, get a bag. Make it as heavy as you like, fill it with some books, some clothes, and you'll be able to do exactly the same exercises.
Cool.
So the first thing we're going to do as always, get ourselves warmed up.
Excellent.
Okay, so standing legs, but shoulder width, hip width apart. We're going to start with some shoulder circles, all the way up to the ears and all the way back. It's nice and easy. So just open up the chest. We'll do one more in this direction. And then we're going to change direction. So all the way up towards the ears, forward and down. Okay, so we're going to change this now into a nice big arm swing, so make sure we've plenty of room all the way around. Let your shoulder clicking again.
Oh.
Nice big circles. Again, keep those arms nice and close to the ears. We'll go for one more. And then we'll change direction. One more. Okay, so we're going to go for some torso rotations now. So we're actually going to keep the hips forward. We're just going to take the top half of the body round to the side, back to the centre, so keep our arms nice and loose.
I like this workout coming because I've absolutely no idea what it's going to be. It's a surprise workout.
It's going to be fun, as always. Okay, let's do one more in each direction. That's one. Good. Okay, let's get the heart warmed up a little bit. So we're going to take our legs shoulder width apart and we're going to do one squat. So let's rotate the bum down towards the heels, keep the chest up, stand on top. Okay, we take our legs closer together, push your hips back, and we're going to walk down into the ground. This is plank position, core nice and tight. Okay, I'm going to stand back up. Alright, this time we're going to do two squats, one walk out. So 1, 2, then we walk out. It's back up. Okay, 3 squats. 1, 2, last one, 3. Down to walk out. Well done, and all the way back up. Okay, good job. Right, this time, let's see how mobile we are. Okay, we're going to come down into a squat. But we're going to hold it at the bottom of the squat. So we come down into a squat position. We're going to put our hands either on our toes or onto the ground.
Or knees.
Okay, our knees is fine, just grab your ankles if you need to. And we're going to lift the hips up, back down into a squat position. I'll show you that from the side. Hips up. Let's go for a squat. Last one. And all the way back up. Standing. Well done. Okay, let's walk our hands back down into plank. Now we're going to walk the feet forward, so the hips come up in the air. Your hands between your ears, between your arms. And what we're going to do is walk the feet out at the back. So again, I'll come round to the side, hips up nice and high. So our knees can be bent. We're not overstretching, heels down towards the ground. Nice steady walk. Do a few more repetitions. Well done. Okay, let's come back down to the ground again. Right, this time we're going to take a big long lunge forward. Push this hip forward. Now if we can, we're going to bring our hands down towards the ground. If you can't touch the ground, what you could do if you get yourself your bag, your block, your dumbbells, just raise your hands up a little bit higher. We'll take the hand closest to the knee and we're going to rotate up towards the ceiling. So we'll turn around so we're at the same position. Okay, so we're going to do 5 on this leg and then we're going to change to 5 on the other. We're ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more. 5. Good. Okay, let's change legs. So we're taking a step forward, we're stretching out the back leg, hands to the ground, and we're going to rotate up. 1, 2, 3, ground. Good. Okay. Almost there. We're going to get ourselves into a press up position. So arms locked out nice and straight, hands underneath the shoulders. Keep your hips in line with the shoulders, elbows nice and loose. Right, we're going to lower ourselves down. Keep your elbows tucked in by your side. And we're going to release the hands. And we're going to push ourselves back up. Let's go for 5 reps. So 2, 3, 4, and last one. Okay, good job, well done. Let's come back up standing. Right, we're going to grab our weights. So perhaps don't go too heavy for the first round, because the exercises are going to progress as we go. So we're going to start just by popping our weights down on the ground. Okay, and we're going to do 10 jumping jacks. So landing nice and soft on the feet. Next thing we're going to do is grab our weights and we're going to do a swing. So you ready? 10 jumping jacks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, more. 10. Good. Okay, we're going to grab one dumbbell. We're going to hold on to the end of it. Take our feet slightly wider apart. We're going to push our hips back. We're going to snap the hips forward. We're going to swing the dumbbell up towards the chest for 10 repetitions. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Well done. Okay, we've got 2 more rounds to do. So, ready for 10 jumping jacks?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2. So remember, landing nice and soft on the knees. 6, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay, grab that weight again. So if we remember, hips go back, and we're going to swing forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more? 10. Good. Okay, one more round to do. Put the weights down. 10 jumping jacks.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more. Good. 10. Well done. Grab our weights. And 10 swings. Okay, so hips back, snap forward. 1, 2. Really squeeze the glutes on the way back up. Keeping count.
6, 7, 8,
2 more.
7.
10. Well done. Okay, so that should be us, fully warmed up and ready to get going with our workout now.
Definitely warmer.
Good. Okay, so we've got 3 rounds of exercises to do. Each time the exercises are going to get progressively just a little bit harder. Okay. So we'll do 10 repetitions of each exercise. We'll have a little break, then move on to round 2 and so on. Are you ready to go?
Ready.
Okay, so we're going to start with a front squat. So you've got 2 options. You either start with one weight, and we do what's called a goblet squat. So our feet are going to be shoulder width apart. We hold the kettlebell close to our chest, yeah? Bum comes down towards the ground, keep those knees pushed out. Stand up nice and tall. Second option, which I'm going to do, is to go for 2 kettlebells, or 2 dumbbells. And we're going to hold them in a front rack position, so up by the shoulders, elbows up nice and high. And we're going to do 10, okay. We're going to go for 10 repetitions. So if we remember, we keep our feet about shoulder width apart, heels on the ground. Take a deep breath in, keep that core nice and tight, and we're going to lower the hips down towards the heels, and we're going to push back up. So we're going to do 10. 2.
3, 4,
6, 7. Good, so we're just going as low as we feel comfortable.
last one.
One more? 10. Yeah, well done. Okay, so we're going to go into a reverse lunge now. So this is concentrating more on the hamstrings and the glutes. And all we're going to do for that is take a big long step back, and the back knee comes down towards the ground. Okay, again we've got 2 options with the weights. What we're going to do is you can either hold it one weight in this goblet position here, close to your chest, or we can do exactly the same front rack position with them up by the shoulders.
I'll do the goblet.
Okay. Right, we're going to go for 10 on each leg, and we're going to do one leg at a time. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. So we step back and we bring that knee down towards the ground, stand up tall. 2, 3, 4. Good. 6, 7, 8. Good. 2 more. Last one.
So we've been walking on our coordination.
I know, well done. Maybe we shouldn't speak too soon. Okay, we ready to change legs?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. So we step back, knee down towards the ground. 2. Good. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more.
That's one.
Last one. Yeah, well done. Good job. Okay, let's give the legs a little bit of a rest.
Okay.
We're going to work on the shoulders. We're going to do what's called an Arnold press. So we're like a nice solid stance. Legs underneath our hips, knees slightly soft, yeah? It's really important that we keep our tongue muscles nice and tight. So we take a breath in, like you've got a belt on that's just a notch too tight. So when we press this weight above our head, what we don't want to happen is we don't want to lean back. Yeah? So we're going to start with our palms facing us. And as we push the weight above our head, we're going to rotate our hands around so the palms are now facing away and back down. So that is called an Arnold press. Okay? We're going to do 10 repetitions. So let's bring that weight up towards the shoulders. Deep breath in, core nice and tight, knees slightly soft, yeah? And we're going to press up. 1, 2, good, we're not going too quickly, let's take our time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good, we're almost there. 8,
Do on.
good, big press all the way above the head.
That's one.
Last one. Yeah, well done. Good job. Okay, back onto legs this time. We're going to again work the hamstrings and the glutes. So we're going to take our legs underneath our hips, feet facing forward. We're going to hold the weights just in front of our thighs. Take a deep breath in. Knees nice and soft. Okay. Now we're going to do what's called a stiff leg deadlift. So from now on, our legs don't move.
Ooh.
Right, we're going to stick our bum out. We're just going to slide our weights down towards the top of our knees. And then we're going to squeeze our hips and push the hips forward. Okay, we're going to do 10 of these. You good?
Yep, good for 10.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. So push that hips back and squeeze forward. So keep looking forward at us. Keep your chest nice and open. Try not to let your back round. Good. Good. Now we're just going back as much as you feel kind of comfortable, so you should feel that stretch in the hamstrings at the back of the legs. Some people might find that they can get down a little bit lower.
Or not.
Or not. We're counting.
7.
8.
That's 8 now.
Okay, let's go for 2 more.
9. Last one.
And 10. Yeah, good, well done. Okay, we've got one more in this round. Have a little rest, then we'll move on to round number 2. So, again, we're going back to an upper body exercise called a bent over row. So we want to go in that same position that we were in before, legs underneath our hips. Soften our knees, but this time we're going to keep pushing our hips back, bend the knees slightly, so the chest comes down towards the ground, okay? Let the dumbbells hang nice and loose. Keep that chest open, and we're going to pull the elbows back in line with the body. Okay, and we're going to go for 10 repetitions, yeah?
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. Again, we're not rushing this, take it nice and slow. 3, 5,
6.
7, done. Okay, let's take a little break. Grab a drink of water if you've got one. And we're going to move on to round number 2. So round number 2 again is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6?
Yeah.
6 exercises. I can't, it's not the best. Okay, but we're going to increase the difficulty a little bit with each one. So starting again with squats. So we've got the option of either holding our one dumbbell close to your chest, or we're going to go for a front rack position. This time what we're going to do is take the feet narrower together, so closer together underneath the hips. This is just called a narrow squat, and it concentrates a lot more on working the legs. Okay. So if you're not comfortable doing this one, you can just move back to a normal front squat.
Okay.
Right, how do we feel? Are we ready to go again?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah? Okay. Let's grab our weights. Bring them up to our shoulders or our chest. Okay, so we're taking our feet closer together this time. We're going to take a deep breath in. Okay, you might find that our mobility is a little bit restricted here, it's quite a difficult exercise. And we're going to squat down. So we're going to do 10 rounds, so let's go. So, 1. Remember, keep that chest up, that back nice and straight. And really squeeze that glutes on the way back up.
It's 4.
Amazing how difficult it is to count to 10.
But you got the talking to do as well.
So keep that chest up nice and tall. 2 more. Feel that quads working. 10. Well done, good job. Okay, shoulder press. This time, palms are facing forward.
Ooh.
Okay, so legs are going to be about shoulder, hip to shoulder width apart. Knees nice and soft. Remember, keep that tummy muscles nice and tight. And we're going to press straight up above the head. Are we ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. So we press up, then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, feel that shoulders working. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. And last one. All the way up and back down. Yeah, well done. Okay. Let's put the weights down and we'll explain the next exercise. Okay, this next one involves a little bit of balance.
We shall see.
We're going to do a single leg deadlift. So I'm going to demonstrate it without any weight to start with, okay? Take a breath in, and we're going to start with one leg. What we're going to do is hinge at the hip, and if you imagine they're kicking the wall behind you, bring the chest down towards the ground. And we're going to stand up nice and tall. So, from the side, deep breath in, stand up tall, we start on one leg, and imagine we're kicking the wall behind us, hinge at the hips down towards the ground, and then we're going to stand up nice and tall. Easy.
Be prepared for some entertainment.
Okay, if you find this one a little bit too challenging, then remember you can go back to your stiff leg deadlifts. Okay, and we're going to try 10 repetitions on each leg.
Perfect.
Okay, so choice again with your weights. I'm going to hold one weight, hold it on the opposite hand as we come down. The other thing that you can do is you can hold 2 weights in both hands and bring that back leg, kick that back wall and back up nice and tall.
So opposite to the leg
Okay.
that's going back.
Yeah. You'll find a way of holding the weights that feels kind of comfortable to you. You can use it, hold it as a kind of goblet, as we did with the goblet squats, so hold it nice and close to the top of the dumbbell, or you can go for one hand. Right.
Perfect.
Are you ready?
Let's give it a go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. So we'll go for 10 on each leg. Again, mobility is going to vary from one person to the next. And we're aiming for 10 repetitions as a max. So if you get to 5 and find it's a little bit unstable, it's a good job, just have a little rest and we'll catch up. So that leg goes all the way straight back. We're hinging at the hips, chest down towards the ground.
That's number 8.
Glad you're kind.
9.
And last one. Okay, well done. Right, this is where you might find that you've got one leg slightly more stable than the other, which is quite normal, so don't worry about that. And most of you will probably, like me, have started on your good leg, so let's see how this goes. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Ooh.
Good. Notice we've gone quite quiet, we're concentrating.
I'm counting.
Halfway there, yeah? So feel that really work in the glutes. Again, just nice and slow, take your time.
That's manic.
Well done. You made it.
Yeah.
Okay, well done. Okay, a little bit more cardio based. We're going to do dumbbell clean, right? And what that means is we want to get the dumbbell from the ground up towards the shoulders. The whole time what we're going to do is keep the dumbbell nice and close to the body. So we're going to start with our legs about shoulder width apart, and we're going to squat down. So the hips go back towards the heels, chest up nice and high. Okay, we're going to snap our hips forward, and as we do, we're going to pull up the dumbbell like a zip, and we're going to catch it at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for 2 dumbbells at once. We're going to go for 10 repetitions. And if you want to do a single arm, you do 5 on one arm, 5 on the other. We're going to give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot with both as well.
Okay. Right, 10 repetitions. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So 1, 2, 3. So remember, keep those dumbbells nice and close to the body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay, last one in this round is those all important bicep curls, right? So we're going to take our feet where we feel nice and stable, so underneath the hips. We'll tuck our elbows in nice and close to our body. We're going to concentrate on just working this muscle up and down here, and we're going to take our time and not add any swinging, okay? So we're going to start with our palms facing our thighs, and as we come up, we're going to rotate, so palms or hands start facing our shoulders and back down. Right, we got that?
Yep.
So we're going to go for 10 repetitions. 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, keep that core nice and tight, tuck the tongue muscle in, keep the heads up. And we're taking our time, nice and slow. And we feel that bicep start to work.
Seven.
8. 2 more.
That's
Well done. Okay, good work. Right, let's pop them down and take a little rest. Right, this final round we just have 3 exercises to do. We're working a little bit more cardio kind of based on these ones. A couple of them are quite challenging, so just take a step back if you need to. Or again, they could be done potentially with body weight if you wanted to. Right, the first exercise is called the renegade row. And what that means is we're going to come down into a plank position. So when we come down into plank position, hips are around the shoulders. So don't let our bum drop down or come up too high in the air. From there, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do a row. So hands on the dumbbells. This is where the square dumbbells come in handy, easier than the round ones.
don't roll around.
We're going to come up into plank position. Now I find it easier to take your legs a little bit wider apart. Okay, from here, what we're going to do is keep the shoulders and the hips facing the ground. We're going to roll up and back down. Okay. Now, if you're finding that a little bit tricky to kind of balance, drop down onto your knees. Even into a box position here, and we're going to roll. We're going to do 10 in total, so we're going to do 5 on each side. And remember, we're just doing this once, yeah? So, ready?
Make the most of it then.
Definitely. 3, 2, 1, go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good. Okay, coming back up into a standing position. Again, we could do this with 1 dumbbell, holding it like we did for goblet squats. Or we can have 2 dumbbells up at this shoulder position here, and we're going to do thrusters. So what that means is we squat down, Then we push all the way from the ground, we're going to push that dumbbell straight up above the head. Are we ready?
We're ready.
10 reps, 3, 2, 1, go. So squat down and big push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9.
Go on, one more.
Last one.
10. Well done. Okay, good job. Right, one last exercise. We're going to put all that together. Okay. We're just going to do 5 repetitions. This exercise is called man makers. So I'm going to demonstrate first. Okay. Then we're going to do 5. So we're going to come down with our weights to the ground. Step back into plank position. We're going to do 1, 2 rows into our press up.
Oh.
Okay, from there, we're going to step or jump forward, bring the weights up towards the shoulders, and we're going to squat and press. What do you think?
let's just see what happens.
Right, we're only going to do 5 repetitions, so take it at your own pace. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then we're done after this. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we're going to start from standing. Okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. So we come down to the ground, step back. 1, 2, press up. Jump or step forward. Clean them up towards the shoulder, squat, and press. Okay, 1. So row, row, press, forward. Good. There you go, 2 down already. Well done. Squat, push, 3, 2 more. Remember, keep those hips and shoulders level with the ground. And we've got 1 more to go.
Last one.
You do it. Yeah, okay. Whew, well done. Good workout. Right. Quick stretch. So let's bring that heart rate down. Deep breath. Hands all the way up. Deep breath out, and as we do, push those hips back and let the hands hang down. Hold it here, nice and still.
That was nice.
It's a good little workout. Just nice and slowly bring the shoulders back. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Okay, next thing we're going to do is take one leg, cross over the other. I'm going to bring my hand up, stretch all the way across. Yeah, so you can see how we can make it harder or easier by varying the weights that we've used. I'm sure you can come up with your own variations yourself as well. And we'll swap legs. Put that all the way over. Okay, certainly feel every muscle now.
Yeah.
Now that we've done that.
We've definitely warmed up. It's quite nice having a surprise workout. What's coming?
Bring that hand across. Okay, we're going to come down onto the ground. We're going to bring one knee forward and we're going to stretch out this back leg. But we're going to keep the chest up nice and tall. And we're just going to hold this nice and still. While we're here, we'll take one arm across. Just above the elbow, pull the arm in towards the chest. We'll stretch out that shoulders, triceps. And we'll come down and we'll swap legs. One lunge forward, bring that hand all the way across. Let's pull it in, hold it here. So again, hold it nice and still, not bouncing about. A few more seconds. Good. Okay, well done. Let's take the hands down. We're going to stand up nice and slow. And one last time, let's take a deep breath in. All the way up towards the ceiling. Deep breath out. Give yourself a clap, guys. Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sarah. That was amazing. Well
Good
done.
workout.
Cheers, guys.
That's good. I think that was just